Hello, everybody. Thank you for participating today in the ASQ Synergy for Success. Uh, Today, session will be the driving excellence in design and construction, best practices for more efficient projects. Thank you for attending this session. My name is Osman Ali Aboud Ahmed, and I am the Director of Quality working with ACOM here in Saudi Arabia, overseeing the quality function for many projects and programs. I hope you will enjoy this session and you'll get some insightful and helpful best practice in design and construction. Let's start our session. We are going to go through some learning objectives for this session. First of all, we'll go through to understanding of lean design and process optimization, and we will get to know some integrated project delivery IBD definition, principle, and benefit as a holistic approach. Also, we are going to have a touch-based technology integration and how it improves the project management. And also, we are going to explore some effective risk management and proactive strategies, in addition to sustainable design and green practices, which in place nowadays. And some incorporating automation and fabrication at construction site practices. And we will conclude it with the commitment to the continuous improvement. Are you excited to this session? Let's start. So there's a valid question here, why efficiency is the matter? In design and construction nowadays, it is essential, to cope up and to get and meet with the client requirement, especially nowadays for heavy demand on faster project delivery and lower cost and to get superior quality. To get with this equation, it's not an easy. So if you don't have a system of efficiency and best practice in place, it's very hard and risky, to get this client demand, throughout the project process. So organization who is adopting the best practices, which we are going to explore, for sure there's many other practices, but we are focusing, will be on the 5 or 6 top of these practices. They can streamline their processes, lowering the cost, and overall they will enhance the performance of the project. So we are going to explore, these best practices, which nowadays in use in different places, especially here in the Gulf region. So efficiencies matter because of the client demand, as we said, for faster delivery, lowering the cost and superior quality. And also key efficiency area, we have to focus on lean design and other process optimization and other practices. And we have to emphasize in technology. Now we are in the era of quality 4.0, and technology not avoidable. We have to live with it, and we have to benefit from it. In addition to sustainable practice. Also, is the project efficiency through the risk management. And we have to ensure the timely completion and cost saving through a whole process from the initiation up to the completion of the project. In construction design, there are many challenges. I just picked 4 of the main one, particularly which you are facing here, in our region. The first challenge is the fragmentation. This is included from all processes, geographical organization, organizational-wise team. All these, fragmentation is dragging back, the completion of the projects in design and construction on time and with the budget. The other challenges is the communication issues, the silent communication, a lack of integrated system, culture, let's say even language, different culture. All these, have an impact in right way of communication between different stakeholders. Other challenge is scope creep, which This is a phenomena actually here in the region. Most of the time, I mean, COP it changes or unclear or incomplete COP, uncontrol of change, ineffective stakeholder communication. All these issues and challenges we are facing before and now, I mean, even heavily. Other challenge is the material waste associated with design and construction, heavily material wasted due to improper design, which inherited from the design phase. If it is inappropriate design, I mean, in terms of material, this will go through whole process until the construction. Also associated with other challenges, improper storage and handling on site. So to overcome these challenges, we will see it, I mean, how best practice, I mean, we can address these challenges and overcome it. As a best practice, we have a principle of lean in design and construction. And here we can cascade it in 3 pillars. The first one is the value stream. This is by mapping all activities and processes from the beginning to the end of the project and eliminating non-adding value. By this, we streamline the processes and we gain more streamlined process and reducing the waste. The other one is the workflow. This is, we have to ensure the continuous and smooth handoff between disciplines, especially in design phase and construction. Between, let's say, architect, structure, and MEP. By using tool like BIM, the Building Information Modeling, this is enhance a lot the collaboration and reduce the waste by detecting the clashes as early stage on the design. By using the pull-based system, this is not like a traditional way, I mean, tasks done by schedule. Rather, by this approach, the task has been pulled by the demand, which helpful a lot, I mean, during the construction phase. And also promotes the collaboration between different entities and stakeholders and gets the commitment from all parties. The best practice of lean design process optimization. As a definition, this is approach or systematic approach to eliminate waste in design processes. As we said before, mapping whole process using different tools, various stream mapping or other FMEA or whatever other tools. Through this one, eliminating and non-adding value steps. And also it is focused on delivering value rich and coordination between different design teams, especially in mega projects. Usually different design teams, they are working together, and sometimes they are not located in one area. Sometimes from Japan to US to Europe to Middle East and so on. So coordination between them, through the lean design process optimization is very essential. And as objective of process optimization, as we said, the first one is to streamline the design workflow by utilizing different tools. And by minimizing the rework, using the BIM is an effective tool to minimize the rework, especially in design phase. And by improving the collaboration between different disciplines, which is very essential. And as strategies to achieve, to implement the lean design and process optimization, first of all, we have to set base design by exploring multiple solutions. Nowadays, AI can be used, to explore different solutions and get the optimum one from that solution, which come up with the need of the stakeholder and client. Also, by adapting the target value design approach, this is very essential to align from the day one, the design with the budget of the client. Sometimes the design is perfect, but it's not materialized due to that is not satisfying the client requirement in terms of budget. And also by using a tool like IBD, Integrated Project Delivery, which encourages the collaboration among all stakeholders. And we'll see it even later on in detail how it is materialized. There is a benefit here for the adopting of lean in design and process optimization. The first one is time saving. This is reduced design and construction time for sure. This is evident, which is in place now. Control of changes, especially in design, and efficiency of quality has been improved a lot actually, and satisfaction of stakeholder also has been improved when implementing this such best practice. Here we have a case study in Saudi Arabia. This is 200-bed care facility hospital has been completed using lean tools and best practice. As you know, I mean, for such project, many challenges is there actually due to the complexity of design and construction as well. We summarize it here. I mean, the challenges that facing, I mean, before we using the lean tool and best practice. First of all, frequent design changes, which phenomenon here in the region. Most of the time, design is keep changing, which affecting, I mean, the design phase and construction as well. And also delays risk due to the misalignment between teams, I mean, collaboration as minimum. And also excessive time in coordination and meetings. In addition to high material waste, as I mentioned before, due to last-minute design changing and other factors. Design crunching and rework, which phenomenon also. When we use the lean tools and practice, I mean, first of all, we use the voice of customer to capture all stakeholder and client need and expectation. And this has been embedded as design input from the day one. We use also the last planner for scheduling. As I said, I mean, instead of the traditional way of scheduling, this is we use it on demand, which has a huge impact actually in construction activities. And instead of lengthy meetings, we used to have a daily just 15 minutes meeting on the war room. We used to have design, I mean, change control and milestone. So as I mean, we minimize the design changes, and also utilizing of BIM, minimize the clashes and detect issues as early as possible. And besides that, I mean, this is fostering also the collaboration between different teams. So as we are talking about the integrated project delivery, we should have some definition. The holistic actual approach, which integrated all people, system, and best practices in one process. That means this is fostering and means the collaboration, reducing the waste, optimizing the efficiencies through whole the project from the initiation up to the end. And in the core principle of this IBD, we can find the early involvement of key participants, which is very essential. From the day one, all party stakeholders, they are all at the same page. Also, I mean, by using the integrated project delivery, this is fostering the mutual respect and trust culture among all teams. In terms of risk management, this is a shared risk and reward, which enhance the morale also of the team. In heart of that, the jointly develop and validate the project goal and share it with all the stakeholders. So all they are working towards one goal. Also, as the key principle, the integrated multidisciplinary team during the design phase as well as construction. And also optimizing the project outcomes through the usage of IBD. And the helpful tool, this is the BIM, we'll see it later on how it is helpful, I mean, and essential, I mean, to meet the client requirement. Sorry. So some strategic gain, I mean, by adopting the integrated project delivery, which can be summarized in 3 categories. The first one is the enhanced collaboration between different entities and teams. The second one is the goal alignment between different teams and promotes the transparency. This alignment helps in reducing conflict and maintaining consistency. And also in terms of risk management, the early collaboration, identifying of risk, and making the mitigation plan in place. This will help a lot, I mean, in reducing the risk. Here we have some comparison between the user of the integrated project delivery versus the traditional approach design, build, and build in different aspects. If we start with the team structure or organizational structure, by using the IBD, it's integrated teams rather than in the DBB, it is fragmented silos like island. In terms of risk sharing, this is a share among all parties rather in the DBB, this is assigned to the individual contractor people. In terms of decision making, this is fostering the collaboration between different by adopting the IBD, which makes the decision easier rather than in the DBB, it is hierarchical, which from the top bottom. In terms of initiatives, this is a performance base, which share the success between all parties. Rather, by using the DBB, this is a fixed fees, cost base, which is not effective actually. In terms of design changes, there is a considerable actually beneficial here actually, and we achieve it by IBD. This is minimizing the design changes by early involvement. By using the DBB, this is a common which lead most of the time to the claim. And in regard to aspect of schedule and cost control, also considerable benefit here has been achieved. This is by using the IBD, this is improved through the alignment of all, I mean, goals and a team. Rather than the DBB, this is many delays and cost overrun. And in the aspect of culture, as we said, the IBD is fostering the trust, opening, and healthy environment and culture. Rather in the DBB, this is the toxic blame game culture. We have another case study here. This is an airport which has been concluded recently here in Saudi Arabia. And as you know, I mean, such projects has a lot of complexity due in the design phase and construction as well. And many challenges, I just picked the three main topic here: the complex infrastructure of the airport and the tight timeline, I mean, demanded by the client, and the high potential of design changes, which happen in other projects here in Saudi Arabia particularly. So by adopting the IBD, we overcome such challenges by early involvement, by using different tools, and by put all parties work under multi-party agreement and rewards. And here also we have some metrics and comparison between the typical DBB approach and the using of IBD. Usually, in terms of schedule for such airport, it took 8 to 10 years from the initiation up to the operation and maintenance. When we adopted the IBD and other best practice tools, this project has been concluded in 6 years, which considerable saving time has been achieved. In terms of budget, also such projects from 10 to 20, sometimes to 25% overrun is a common. This project has been delivered under budget with a little bit, but still, I mean, it is under budget. In terms of change order, including design and other, For such airport project, this is a frequent with high cost. And with adapting the IBD, we managed to reduce it by 50%, which considerable efficiency actually. And in terms of client satisfaction, by using the DBB, it is not visual actually, and you cannot measure even if it is satisfied or not in different parties. By using the IBD, high satisfaction and area operation of the airport has been achieved. For the team morale, for the DBB, as we said, it's a toxic culture most of the time, the blame game culture. With using IBD, it's a collaborative and empowered team and fostering a healthy culture. So here there are some technology integration which nowadays in use, which fostering, which an essential, for benefits of the project be completed with the on time and with the budget. Using of BIM, this the building information modeling, as we said, has many benefits. Using of clouds, and I cannot imagine, nowadays project in design and construction without use cloud, which help different stakeholders and entities, share all tools, information together. And also document management system tools, which enhance the control over document. We use Procore, Econex, Procore, and other tools. So this is the benefit of technology integration, at least for BIM and cloud benefits. In BIM, this is enhance the collaboration, as we said, by fostering a collaboration attitude among different teams, detecting clashes at early stage, and reduce the error, actually, by using the digital representation. And this is also benefit during the construction phase by helping, the contractor to make an optimum shop drawings, in terms of time and quality. Also, cloud tools benefits facilitates the real-time access for all parties, and they support the informed decision because of help of the cloud and the access of the information. I pick here 4 of the advanced technology nowadays in use. The first one is the BIM, which we talk about it and how it is benefit, facilitate crash detection and enable real-time collaboration and reduce the rework and faster approval. All this one. The second one is the drone, which use heavily actually here in our projects and program. In topographic survey, in safety and site control, in feeding back information to the BIM and other system by collecting data from the site. In terms of digital twins, this is a platform support proactive maintenance. This is visualizing, from the start of the project until the operation and maintenance, all in this data can be in one place, which very helpful, especially during the operation and maintenance. Augmentation and reality. Also, this is in place, enable faster review between different stakeholders, help on the construction analysis, and improve the end user engagement. And reducing late design changes, very helpful, these tools. In terms of digital collaboration tools, as we said, we use platform and clouds, which is very helpful, actually, and it is no doubt adding value to all projects. Let's say, by using Econox or Procore or the teams, enhance the collaboration between different teams, and also making the document management control is in place. By using the cloud, also this is sharing and access information between different parties. We come here to the common risk in design and construction. For sure, risk is varies between projects, from project to project, from location to another, and due to the scope and other factors. But from the experience, I picked, main design risk, and maybe this can be also typical to other projects in other areas in the world. In terms of design risk, as we said, typically before, this is incomplete or inaccurate design document, frequent design changes, non-compliance with the code or regulation from client and stakeholder, also lack of coordination between different disciplines, especially in design phase. And we have some proactive strategies to overcome this design risk by using best practice early stakeholder engagement, as we said before, by capturing the client stakeholder needs and put it as design input, so it can be, adhered by the design team. For design, also, peer review and quad check between different discipline and audit. This is will enhance, the design output with less issues during the construction. By using a tool like 3D BIM modeling, improves the collaboration and error detection of issues, and also by mapping the regulatory compliance through checklists and other tools, it determines the needs and expectation of this code, regulation, and standard, and to be, as we said, as part of the design input. In terms of construction risk, we have typically delays in schedule, cost overrun, labor shortage, and workmanship poor workmanship, health and safety incident and issues, and material shortage, delays, and waste. So as the proactive strategies aim to overcome the construction risk, we have risk management, so through the detailed risk register and identification of risk, and put the mitigation plan and implement it. Through regular progress monitoring using end value management and other tools, and mapping all processes. Through the pre-construction planning and workshop, we use this workshop heavily, actually, for all new activities. All stakeholder, engineer, designer, contractor, and supplier, and subcontractor, we will gather all in the workshop and explore all issues, anticipate it, and how we overcome it. And this is helpful, to put all this, parties at the same page. Nevertheless, also we have to have a robust KKC procedure for sure. All these best practices cannot be materialized unless we have a mature quality management system in place as a platform. Then best practice, all this one can be built and fostering, the efficiency of the project. The sustainable design and green practices have many, let's say, benefits in terms of energy. This is, lowering the energy consumption. In terms of LEED, the LEED certification nowadays, many organizations has achieved the certificate, which is showing or indicating the commitment for sustainability. And in terms of operational costs, this is the lower operational costs increase the attractiveness of more clients and other entities, to be as part of the sustainable and green practice. So this sustainable design and green practice has many benefits, as I said. As a sustainable design, incorporating of this in design principle minimize the environmental impact, for sure, which is evident. And also this practice enhance overall quality of the construction and of the projects. Also enhance the energy efficiency by utilizing energy efficient material and reducing the operation cost. And it is contribute also to sustainable future by lowering energy consumption. And as we discussed also the LEED certification, this is an indication of the demonstration of commitment to sustainability. Here we have picked sustainable design and sustainable material. I picked two for both, I mean, design and material. In design, nowadays, it is heavily used the natural lighting instead of artificial lighting, which lowering the energy consumption, and also using of green roof. This vegetation roofs provide thermal insulation, have reduced storm water, and extend the life of the roof. In terms of sustainable material, we use a recycled steel and recycled aggregate, which have a huge impact in reducing the carbon emissions. As we know, I mean, the construction has a lot of gases, and this has been emitted to the environment, and also reduces the usage of natural resources, which lowering, I mean, the cost of using this one. However, I mean, in recycled aggregates, there are some issues which are evident now. I mean, by using, I mean, the recycled aggregate, especially in concrete, I mean, with mass concrete and other, evident some chemical issues has been arise. I mean, how the cement and other reacted with this recycled aggregate. But ultimately, the overall, I mean, benefit is evident. We have best practice in automation and construction nowadays in practice. Robotic we are using in bricklaying and rebar tying. Also in Saudi Arabia, it's Hampel. Let's say, I mean, this is prototype and other, but I believe in the near future, this will have a huge impact. In addition to the 3D printing. Other best practices, prefabrication and modular construction. This is used in construction, which has many benefits, especially using of robotic automation. This is makes it consistent and precision, and reducing the cost. In terms of safety, this is have a huge impact, especially in confined space and high-rise building, using of robotic and other, I mean, construction tools. This is minimize the risk, safety, and injuries. In terms of cost control, this is also enhance I mean, the minimize the material waste due to the usage of prefabrication and modular in construction. The automation and prefabrication had also another benefit. We can summarize it here. It is reducing the construction time, which is evident. It is lowering the labor cost, improving the ultimate quality of site assembly. This is especially in construction by using the precast. This is heavily, I mean, have an impact. Also, it streamlines the processes, the automation for repetitive tasks, increasing the overall productivity. We come here to the commitment to the continuous improvement. Some approach they mean to foster and enhance the commitment among all teams. First of all, the culture of excellence. We have to, through different tools, to enhance the culture of excellence among all teams by using data metrics to visualize, I mean, the dashboard and other to control the project outcomes. By adoption of best practice, which we're exploring, this one will enhance efficiency and the commitment of continuous improvement. By using the innovation and technology, which nowadays it is essential, AI, machine learning, and other robotic, as we said, I mean, this is the future of the all industries. By fostering the training and development through workshop and other methods. By this, I have to conclude and wrap, I mean, the session. We talk about the lean principle and how we implement it, the collaboration approach using the BIM and other tools, the technology integration, the risk management, identifying risk and mitigation plan should be in place. and the usage of best practice for sustainable practice. By this, thank you for all, and you are welcome if you have any question. Thank you.
Hi, Osman. Thank you so much for this presentation. It was great. I have a lot of questions that I guess Frank has asked several questions. It's Frank Murdoch. All right. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, well, I guess this concept of integrated project delivery is great. I guess that would be my first question. Over in the Middle East, how many projects, percentage-wise, in your opinion or in your knowledge, are done using the IPT method?
Thank you for question. It's a great question, actually. It is not, it's humble, actually. Maybe less than 5%, actually. It's using some projects, which mega project, because such a approach needed investment and also commitment from the, let's say, program or project management, as well as sponsor.
Exactly.
So it is, it's still, I mean, like a baby here, I mean, as a concept, not all, I mean, they are believe on that.
Right. In here in the United States, and I believe in the northern Canada as well, the design build is picking up, but still about 60%. That was the study that I last saw. This is from 2015. It said 60% at that time were still design bid build. About 30% to 35% were design build, and the remaining 5% was a combination of a lot of different delivery methods. And IPD at that point in time was 1%. It has grown up, but it is still in infancy stage. Now, with that, I'm going to bring it to the question that Frank asked, and these are pertinent to your presentation. I guess the question is, we have, he says, we have a long way to go because of the resistance in the value stream and a lack of leadership. Now, given that the majority of the projects have this adversarial relationship between a designer and the contractor and the owner, what is your what is your suggestion? How do you approach this, and what is it that can be done to achieve the one page that you talk about?
Yeah, good question. I strongly agree. It's a long journey, actually. In my opinion, this should be start with the legalization. Here in Saudi Arabia, let's say, I mean, I give an example. This is like by law. I mean, in many projects, you have to follow the DBB. That's why, I mean, it's not willing, I mean, construction contractor or let's say client and other stakeholder. Rather than, I mean, we have to start it with the way, I mean, how the government or whatever who's involved in this one, different entities, if they are believing in this one, I mean, as approach, which will help a lot, that means they will push for this one, I mean. And I agree, I mean, it is a long way, I mean, we have to go through.
Very good, very good. Another question by John is it's mostly a comment. He says design freeze milestones are critical to prevent scope creep, and I want you to comment on that, considering that one of the basic challenges that we have in design construction is the definition of design requirements. If they are not well defined, the designer will have challenges producing the design, and anything that he promises will not be delivered in due time. So, what is your opinion about it? How do you enforce design freeze in situations where the definition of design requirements is not that clear?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that one. This is a frequent phenomenon here, at least in Saudi Arabia. Frequent design changes. and almost 15 years, back, all 90% or 95% of the project are fast track, which that means, this is inherited in the design, to be changes, frequently, because design not yet changed, completed, and the contractor is site. To overcome this one, we use to have mapping the whole processes, identifying, through many tools, voice of customer and other, FMEA and other, to identify precisely, the client need. So, and put it as a design input. Without that one, we cannot go for, further for the detailed design. Whatever the time consumed on that one, it is evident that this will pay off later on during the construction or other. Even if we delay it in 1, 2, 3 months to capture, the right need, this will pay off. Unless, we will be in a loop, design change again and again frequently.
Great. Lisa Takis has asked about the tools that you must use in the IPD delivery method. If you could highlight some, you have highlighted the risk management. Do you have any specific guidance on that?
Risk management. Yeah, it's a holistic approach actually. And this is many of the project is overlooked actually, the risk and issues actually. It is at late stage, we're capturing the risk, and when it become, an issue. At early stage, and this is sometimes even inherited in the design. So from the beginning, even before initiation of the design, we have to keep in mind, which can get wrong by using tools like FMEA and other, which lead, to identifying the risk and make the whatever mitigation plan, to overcome it. Through all the process, from the design and the construction.
Correct. If I may add to this, over here in some of the larger projects that I worked on, we are using live risk management, where essentially instead of the classic once in a quarter they meet and they say, all right, here is our review of the risk. That is not how to manage large, complex construction projects. You have to make this live risk register an essential requirement of running these complex projects. And I think having this, you mentioned design and controls for design. And you did mention, the risks that are in design. I would like to say that, the interdiscipline design review is definitely a large component of failure for our projects. So that was a great, I think you mentioned it in design and the construction risk. So I think that's a great presentation. We have about 1 minute to go. Want to thank you. This presentation will be available for all the people who registered. Thank you so much for presenting. Great presentation, great questions, and like I said, we will be able to answer some of these questions for you if you put them in the chat right now. And Dr. Osman we will reach out to him and get you the answers. Thank you so much for this presentation. Thank you guys for attending.
Thank you.